Hey, what's up, chaotic cuties? Welcome back to Versavived. I'm Sarah, your friendly neighborhood mess of trans nonsense and unfiltered goblin energy. And today we're diving into the wonderful world of eight-legged beauty. I got a tarantula. So this little bundle of nope just arrived from the Spider Shop UK. Shout out to them for delivering my new skittery friend safely. She, or he, we don't know, we don't judge here, is a juvenile greenbottle blue tarantula, aka a Chromatopalma cyana pubescens. Yes, that's a real name, and no, I didn't sneeze. So let's get into what's inside the box. Well, it definitely came with an enclosure, that's for sure, and a lot of packing material that I'm definitely not going to use, but is definitely going to chill around my house for the next decade. There is one thing I do like about this enclosure though. So this is the enclosure. This is by far my favourite tarantula enclosure I've ever had. I genuinely think I'll be going back and getting more of them. Just mainly this little feeder lid. Never seen that before. We can just pop my little insects in there without having to bother the tarantula in any way. So I like that. And then on top of that, to get the actual spider in, it slides. Now let's talk about what actually came inside the box. So this is completely glass. Love it. Sturdy. It's not going to get out. Inside that came 2 dirt circle bricks. Now these, when you put them in the water, they expand. So easy transport and shipping, I guess. And storage, I suppose. But yeah, now onto the main event. Oh, forgot to mention. Also comes with a water dish and a little bit of cork bark. Now this is all tarantulas really need. I guess spiders don't need no favours. But still. Now here's the main event of the evening. Here is my beautiful Baba. But I can just see its legs. The boy is like right there. So this is a Greenbottle blue. When they are younger, they start off quite orangey brown with some quite nice stripes on the abdomen. And as they grow, that fades out and they turn into a beautiful, like iridescent-y, bluey green. I'll throw some pictures here and here. For anyone who's curious, I've had a couple of these before, but I've had a couple of these before, and I'm looking forward to see how this one goes. That was needed. This is now filled up with substrate. I'm going to take the plastic off at the end just so I don't mark the glass. I am known for that. With tarantulas, typically you want to do it about halfway. Now with this species, I found a lot of success giving them a little bit less. With Greenbottle blues, they tend to be more semi-arboreal, which means that they're not necessarily climbing up the walls, but they're also not necessarily climbing along the floor. They like to do a bit of both. So there's plenty of room there if it does want to burrow, and there's plenty of space there if it does want to climb about. Inside there now we have the water dish, so hopefully you can have a little drink. Okay, so now I'm going to put this cork bark in. This is just a pretty cheap little bit of wood that most pet keepers have about on hand for little enclosures, and tarantulas seem to love it. I am going to do it on its side though, just so it's got a bit of an angle a little bit of a tunnel maybe down here. So I've put the cork back in the corner as a slight little tunnel just to give it an option to retreat if it needs to. Now, I have two of these. I'm going to make it pretty. Greenbottle blue tarantulas are quite heavy webbers, from what I've seen. So I've thought of a good few things to put inside this enclosure to help brighten it up, give it a bit more theming so it's not just a tub of dirt. And I found these in Pets at Home in the fish section. They're just some rosewood, but with all of those different angles on it, I thought that would be cool to see all webbed up and worked on. So I'm going to add, I think this one. I don't think so. So I decided to go with the other one. It seemed to be the only one that fits. But yeah, this is how it looks. So this is what it looks like. This is going to be our spider's new home. So I'm pretty sure she's just chilling like right at the top. So I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to open it and put her in there. But here goes. So here it is. There's our baby. Isn't she gorgeous? Can't really see much right now, but when she's older and those colours come out, she's going to be really something special. And there you go. That's our new spider rehomed. I don't have a name for it yet. Let me know in the comments if you can think of anything good. And yeah, subscribe if you liked. That's not how that goes. Leave us a like down below. Subscribe if you want to see more of my fun pet stuff and any other random chaotic rubbish that comes into my brain. Yeah. Bye. There will be spider update videos. I like them.